You may have seen my next guest spreading warmth and kindness in Findlay Park through their organization, Blanketing Families. We are checking in with the founder, Annette Hammond, and her sister, Ann Pringle, to find out how things are going now. And they look exactly alike. You're twins.
Yes.
Wow. That is a trip. That is a trip. Okay, so Annette, which one is Annette?
I'm over here. Long name, short hair.
Okay, and then Ann Pringle.
And it's big hair, short name.
All right. First, if you would tell us your mission for blanketing families and what gave you the desire to establish this organization.
Well, it started with my twin sister, Annette. She got diagnosed with two cancers. And on that, the first one was breast cancer, and the second one was a blood disease. I was her donor. And Annette wasn't able to work again. So I said, Annette, what are you going to do? Well, what are we going to do?
Exactly.
Start making some sandwiches and stuff for Finley Park. I'm like, okay. So we went through it. And I said, what are we going to call it? We went through like 1,000 names. Holy Spirit just gave Annette one day sitting on the couch. Cover others, I've covered you. Blanket to families.
Yep. That's how I got started. Yeah, with me just sitting home, not knowing I got diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, and they decided I couldn't work anymore, but it was okay because God had me covered, and that's our mission, to go out and cover others as God has covered me. So that's what we do. We started in Finley Park. We were consistent every single Wednesday. One thing we have learned, we have places to go to and they don't. So they're going to be out there when it's raining, when it's snowing, when it's hot, and when it's cold. So our job was to do the same thing to cover them. So that's how we first got started and established in 2017 with Blanketon Families in Finley Park.
Now, here's what's so really amazing about this. You were diagnosed with two cancers, and the first thing you do is serve?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's because our God served us.
Yes.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So you get this idea to serve others. You're helping out the homeless community, I understand. So what was the starting point that created your biggest program that's going on now called No Families Hungry?
Everything comes together. God puts you someplace for a point of time to see if you're going to be consistent and steady with that. We were steady with Finley Park. And at the Finley Park, we were giving and giving. We had other projects. But when COVID hit, it was something totally different. It was just like the world just became locked down. And nobody could do anything. Nobody knew what to do, what we was up against. So we decided that, through non-perishable goods, let's do spaghetti and sauce. You can take that meal and create so many different things, and it's long lasting. So we started with spaghetti and spaghetti sauce. And our first serving was November 28th at Town Hall in Elgin. We called our church, we called the mayor of Elgin, and it was like, no problem, you guys do it. And we have been serving at Elgin's Town Hall for the whole year. Not one of our volunteers or anyone that sponsored or came out to serve got sick. So God covered us through that entire time of us being out there serving, and we still continue to serve today.
How do you get your volunteers?
Word of mouth, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, we have on our website, if you want to be a part of a volunteer in any project that we have, you can go onto our website. There's a place where you sign up if you want to be a volunteer.
You have a few events and projects that your organization offers to the community. And you're saying that even through COVID, you've just been pressing through. So talk to us about a couple of those projects that you've been working on.
Okay, the first project that we have been working on was I'm Booked. It's a community campaign where we go out and we encourage our youth to read. We want to start at Head Start because every time we turn around in the news, there's always saying that children, by the time they get to the third grade, they can't read. So we thought about it. We said, you know what, let's see what we can do to encourage children to read. So let's take the things that they like. Let's use books. First of all, how about a bear? How about a blanket? So with that, we went out to and wrote letters to different Head Start programs, to schools, and we came in. We did Zoom videos. We did a lot of different things to push on book, to encourage your children to read. So books of all types for everyone.
How can parents get their children signed up for this program?
All they have to do is just inbox us, send us an email, text. We are willing to go wherever, to whomever is interested in a book and a bear, to help encourage them, their children to read. It's just not one person. We go from county to county. They can reach us through email, through text, inbox, Instagram, and Twitter. We're on all those social media outlets if they want to be a part of the book reading program.
Awesome. Then talk to us also about this, kind of like you're into agriculture now, I understand. Even agriculture. So tell us about this community garden that you have.
Yes. When there's always somewhere, there's always something in something when you're doing something. So growth for us is no family's hungry. Everything that we have given was dry goods. So we thought about it. Okay, we're serving out in the rural area where a lot of people really don't want to go, because a lot of the big organizations are in the city part of Columbia. And we have nothing against that. But we was just chosen to go outside the county. And a lot of the people outside the county don't get served like the people in the city.
Nor can they make it to the city.
Absolutely. So we go to them. And that's what we love to do. Out of serving non-perishable foods, we thought about, wait a minute, do Elgin have a community garden? They don't. We are the first, we are two African-American twin sisters to have the first community garden in the town of Elgin, South Carolina. So we wrote up a proposal. We took it to town council. They allowed us 2.64 acres for a garden. So right now we're doing phase 1. Everything that we do is one step and process at a time. So right now we're just waiting on our water source. The community response was just amazing. So we are just bringing community together, get to know your neighbors, get to grow together, get to grow food together, and give back to the community.
You know, I can relate to that because I started a garden this year with a few friends, and it really is very rewarding, and it does bring people together. So that is wonderful that you were able to accomplish that in Elgin. I know that you must have a lot of needs for your organization. You guys continue to just pour out into the community. So what can people do to help you?
Our biggest need is, for one, what people don't know. We do everything out of our home. So if it's not in my home, it's in my sister's home. And our husbands have been great supporters of moving stuff, their stuff, our stuff.
Happy wife, happy life. Yeah.
to accommodate what we do in the community. And for us, our biggest thing is not a space. Our biggest thing is transportation. Because everything that we do, we are always on the move. We are boots to the ground. You know, you get a lot of people that say they're going to do something, form an organization, but you have to be hands-on. We are always hands-on in every event that we do. Any two-time Blanketing Families is doing something, we see either the both of us or one of us. Mm-hmm. We're always there supporting. We never send you out and say, okay, well, this is what Blanketing Families do, but where are the faces to Blanketing Families? You will always see us in the midst of what we're doing. And that's what you're supposed to do.
And you're not hard to miss because both of you look alike. So it's two of you.
And it's funny because a lot of the volunteers will say, well, wait a minute. I always thought it was one lady. I just thought you just changed your hair. I'd be like, no, it's two of us.
And one more thing, you have a very important date coming up on May 14th. You want to plug that?
Yes, on May 14th, we will return to serving the community in Elgin, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. We will give in our normal food, enough food to feed families of four. So 2 p.m. at Town Hall. We will be there on May the 14th at 2 p.m. at Town Hall in Elgin, South Carolina. We will beat you there to meet you there. Do what we normally do. We serve with a smile and always asking people, do they have anything that they want to pray about?
Most important.
Well, you are such a joy and such a help for the community. Thank you very much for what you're doing. Blanketing families. How can people find you on social media, join you in your efforts, and also become a volunteer or donate?
Okay, you can donate on our Facebook page. You can donate on our website, which is blanketingfamilies.com. We are Blanketing Families on social media. We are Blanketing Families. Everything is Blanketing Families. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, blanketingfamilies.com, website. Let's see. What am I missing something in?
Phone number.
Our phone number, you can contact us at 803-470-4232. And we are always available. We are boots to the ground. You may call us, you may not get an answer, but you best believe we will return your call.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. And you have an open door invitation to be on our show. All right.
Thank you, Koko, for having us.